Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubaglo, and with me once again is
Megalomaniac, hello internet.
Good Day. So last time we visited an old friend and did some patrolling around the Delta Quadrant, seeing some of the folks that we had that people had seen if they had watched Voyager. Um,
Yes, it was certainly
Now,
not a bunch of random bullshit to extend gameplay time.
well, when they were out at launch, they definitely didn't. They definitely felt a little bit like that, especially since they didn't really give a whole lot of XP.
Yeah. So now we begin Revelations, which, has totally been used as a title for everything, at least probably 20. I'm sure I could probably look up and find an episode of Star Trek somewhere named Revelations.
Yeah, probably. In fact, there's probably a bunch.
Probably. Anyway, into it. Hopefully you can follow me.
I just went in because I can replay this mission.
Okay.
This is a normal one.
Oh, this ship got blowed up, so we have to go help survivors. Wait a minute. Hang on. Don't engage in combat because something stupid happened to me.
Oh dear, what did you do?
Uh,
Are you
it's
getting
not
that?
what I did. It's for some reason it unslotted all my bridge officers.
Oh, huh. Yeah, that's been happening a little bit lately. That one is a lot more annoying of a problem than the one where it just reslots all your bridge officer powers.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so while we're waiting, I'll just talk about some of the news from this week. Cryptic added a new special event. So if you buy the R&D packs, they now have a random chance of awarding um, a new ship. Well, actually, it looks kind of cool, but I'm not that keen on its stats. It's a dreadnought cruiser, the big Alachi one. Let's see, it's probably got a picture of it. Is it there? No, it doesn't have one in the store, but that's fine. Um, so I'll try to put one up in here. I think it looks really cool, but its stats are actually kind of bad because it's got the very slow turn rate of a standard cruiser, but it's got a 5 forward and 3 rear weapon loadout like the Avenger, and it's
Mm-hmm.
meant to have dual cannons. So it's like that's that's not really a good setup. Like, I guess if you want to be a mobile ship, it's really bad, but I guess it's designed to basically stay stationary and pound whatever it is it's firing at. As kind of like how Cryptic sort of designs a lot of carriers to play.
Well, the way it's designed makes me think it's kind of like a scimitar.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I fixed that for now, assuming it stays that way.
Oh,
This is Seven of Nine, part of the Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost where the defense systems have been
Um,
destroyed.
so
whoops.
now, yep. So now we know why the ship was destroyed.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate.
So might as well go pick up seven and see what was really going on before whoever runs this shows up.
Long-range sensors Voth ships.
Attention, trespassing and no terms. You are trespassing in Fourth Alliance space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
These guys are still jerks.
Of course they are. They're dinosaur people.
Yeah,
It's a well-known fact that dinosaur people are jerks.
something like that. Yeah. And playing the Voth is still the same as it always is.
Mm-hmm.
Still
I mean,
like
at least
their
we're used to it by now.
Yeah, I still like their ship designs though. Also this weekend, although it might be over by the time folks get to see this recording, Cryptic brought back the Alachi event, so you can do that cute mission where it's the one where you're defending, or not defending, but well, yeah, you're defending the science ships as they're trying to shut down the gates. I think it's a really fun mission. I'm not sure what it awards. I'm not sure which marks it gives. Because I didn't see an update, like whether it gives all of them or just some. But I've always enjoyed that mission, and I'll probably try and do some. Do it a few times this weekend.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done it a ton, but it was pretty fun, at least. It's a nice change of pace.
Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely is.
And also Christmas time's still going on.
Yeah, they've relaxed the. I didn't know this before, but yeah, they relaxed the restrictions on being able to buy the new Christmas items. Apparently, you actually needed to run the Tides of Ice mission, well, the event a few times in order to actually be able to purchase some of the items. They've since made the unlock account bound, and they've made it made you require fewer runs of Tide of Ice in order to buy those items. Okay.
So the Voss showed up, and then they shut up and are running away now.
Right away.
It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
Oh, receiving a different distress call.
This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force.
Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace. Corridors through subspace, significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant.
And so, once again, more introduction to races that you would have seen just show up once or twice in the show.
Is one possibility.
Yeah,
To my knowledge, the Voth
much like the Voth.
enemies.
Yeah. Anyway, let's warp over there and see if we can give these guys some help.
We've arrived in this Ray system. The Voth ships are in combat. They are not engaging Ray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship.
Seems to be an unknown assailant.
We should call them the Unknowns. Because we are totally imaginative.
Yeah.
Also, they just blew up a Voth ship. Holy shit.
Technology is exceptional. Even the Borg do not have ships such as
Yeah, they get these guys get a pretty strong first impression. Like blowing up
Yeah.
those Voth citadels are pretty tough.
So even their frigates are kind of beefy here.
Yeah.
Later on, they actually, I guess, they power them down a
Yeah,
little
they
bit,
once.
but
Yeah, once.
holy shit! Yeah, that was a tricobalt mine.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, these
3 of them.
guys. Yeah, these guys get displayed as um, way more powerful than they end up being here. I mean, it's for good purpose. Like it helps to set them up as real badasses.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually do still remain very difficult in the rest of the story. Just
They're just not like event
not-
boss.
yeah.
They're not invincible.
Yeah.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their...
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
Well, might as well beam down and see if we can
The surface
see if we can
of
help
the
these guys.
is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels.
Yeah,
The Teray do have a defense
Yeah,
network.
we have to go help them get their ground defenses back up.
Yeah, otherwise the debris will be pretty pretty dangerous to them.
Mm-hmm.
And because we're dealing with the Voth allies, I might as well bring my own Voth guy.
That makes sense. I'm sure he's
Not
not a
that-
wanted traitor.
Yeah.
The invaders attacked his facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid.
So we
Also,
gotta
armor!
go and
The grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the...
oh my, yeah, I should actually put on the right armor for my set.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but
Help this injured guy.
Because that's the nice thing to do.
My name is Bellis. The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had not...
So we can ask him about what the underspace is, and he's gonna say, "I'm not gonna tell you."
Space is a network of subspace
It's
corridors.
bullshit wannabe hyperspace.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was pulled into one, and its warp field
The attackers were Thadwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction.
impossible. It cannot be the Vagwar. I would know.
Oh, seems like someone Seven's aware of.
Whoops, Janeway fucked up.
When we first encountered the Vagwar, they were in cryostasis.
Well, I think this time it was Seven who did.
Woke their leader. I didn't know their...
I haven't seen the episode. I'd just like to think Janeway is the one who didn't want to delete the information.
Oh, well, I mean, that probably was.
When I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she thought we would finish it. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I asked. My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid.
I'll go to
Yeah,
the
the-
central tower and start the
To put it simply, like, they were in basically.
They woke a sleeping dragon.
Yeah, the Vadwar
Well-
were basically like they were like
Yeah.
well, I should probably actually use the right weapon too. Not my snowball gun.
Shotgun. Shotgun.
Like the Vadwar were basically like an ancient despot race, and they were defeated by a a combined effort of the rest of the races in the quadrant.
We had to
Mm-hmm.
ally ourselves with
And
the
so
Grey.
they basically went into the underspace and went to cold sleep. But did you go to the other side?
Yes.
All right, I'll just follow you. Um, so when they got woken up in
Because
Voyager,
I have great directional skill. Plus, there's a green circle over here, so.
We had to
but
ally
yeah, there's one
ourselves with
in
the
there,
Grey
each
to
corner.
escape the barbed wire.
Um, they were basically like super outdated compared to what else. So we
Yeah.
kind of thought like, it's probably not that
It,
big of a
would
deal.
it would basically be like awakening a bunch of, like, Mongols.
Yeah,
Those are those three choice things where you
oh
can screw
yeah,
up if you pay attention, if you don't pay attention.
yeah.
Fortunately, I paid good attention.
They basically tell you at each step what you need to do next.
Yeah.
Connection reestablished.
Okay, we'll go your way now.
No, we might as well loop all the way around. Yeah, so it seems that something has given the Vaadwaur a pretty big tech boost.
Who do we know who, like, have extremely powerful technology and generally don't like anybody else?
I don't know if we've ever met anyone quite like that.
Yeah. Could it be the Borg?
Hmm,
No.
no. I mean, we've seen someone that's already been beating up the Borg. I mean, could it be
Yeah,
this
it's
unknown group?
yeah, it's true. It's probably the Iconians. They're like behind everything in this freaking
So,
show.
uh,
Hey, come on, it's totally the Iconians. You know it.
yeah,
Whatever happens here, we must I have completed my analysis. First, you must launch the startup sequences. Next, you must update the... Finally, you must...
So I'm sure you need extreme concentration. So I'm just gonna sit here and sing la 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 la. I'm actually, not subjecting you all to my actual singing voice. That would be terrible.
yeah, that would be.
Be like that Shaggy impression all over again.
Yeah, that would be real bad.
Next.
Now, I think they only ask you to do that for 2 of them. Because if I remember correctly, when I did this the first time, I didn't have to do the memory game for all of them for some reason.
Not sure. It could have been a.
I mean, it could have just been bugged at the moment.
So I'm still loving the shotgun.
I haven't had an opportunity to use mine, um, but yeah, I can see how it's a pretty good weapon. Mine actually ended up being spawned as a Mark 13, which was pretty nice.
Yeah. I mean, you can upgrade it, but yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to fix the thing, and then they shot me.
Oh, you should not get shot.
Good advice, just for general life knowledge.
Yeah. Being shot is bad for you. One of your guys doesn't have a shield equipped.
Really? Who's the other one? Oh, that's why I took the wrong engineer guy. That's my bad.
Whoops.
Whoops. There, he has a shield now. Okay, I think it was that one. See, distract me with the shield thing. I don't remember what I was doing on this.
Mwahaha.
Okay, there we go. We're good. I remembered.
Yay.
Node online.
Alright, one more node.
When we first rescued the Vaudois, I thought we could be allies.
There's a lot of time when Voyager thought someone to be allies, and then it turned out to bite them in the ass.
Yeah. I can't fault them for trying though because like they don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Like they were doing first contacts all over the place.
You know, if they approached it cynically, then we would have had, the Battlestar Galactica remake where everyone hates each other.
Mhm.
That's not Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's a good show, but it's not Star Trek. Well, I hear it's a good show. I've never watched Battlestar. Well, I've never seen all of the Battlestar Galactica remake. I've seen, like, bits and pieces.
I've seen it all. It's all right.
Are you a Frack and Cylon?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But to be fair, there were guys on there who were and had no idea. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. What happens if I get this wrong? Does it explode and kill me?
Probably not. It probably just starts over.
Well, that's boring.
Well, I mean, it exploding would be pretty bad for the mission as a whole.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it doesn't have to break the thing, it just has to kill me.
Uplink established.
Yeah. Alright, that's all the uplinks. Now we'll
Okay.
activate the defense grid.
That's a Babylon 5 term. Also an indie tower defense game I've yet to play.
Yeah, a pretty good tower defense.
Starfleet, I need assistance
Now we're gonna
at the
call.
central tower.
Need to get to the central tower and give these guys some more help.
That Bellis guy really sounds like he should be like a frog person or something. It's talking like this.
Oh, maybe they are.
Maybe. Okay, so shotgun ain't can be useful here. Let's switch.
Alright, let's try
Your
this again.
team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. We'd be in good shape if the Vaudois hadn't launched more assault pods.
Right, so now we need to hold off this area for
The Drake took control of
the next 2-ish minutes.
Clearly the Vaudois object.
Yeah.
Not that this is actually like difficult. Like, it is just a big melee, and if anyone gets defeated, they just respawn nearby.
Mean like this?
Reinforcements approaching.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, they spawn behind us too, that's what I was forgetting. That's a problem.
What?
Give me a sec. You know how one of my guys wasn't wearing a shield?
He also doesn't have any skills.
No, it's not that. I'm also not wearing a shield. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
why.
Yeah, you should probably not do that.
There we go. I don't know why it wasn't equipped. I mean, literally it was equipped like last time I played, or last time I was in ground combat at least. Anyway, got that fixed, so now we have a shield.
Vaudois are tenacious fighters. We must do more.
I do like the Vodwar drop pods though. Like, they're not actually storage pods; they're
Hmm.
just like transporter beacons.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's actually a pretty great idea. And here comes
The dinosaur cavalry. Dinosaur cavalry. That makes them
Yeah.
more awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, as cool as horses are, and personally, I don't think horses are that cool at all. Dinosaurs are way better.
Well, which would be better, dinosaur or bear cavalry?
Hmm. Kind of dinosaur,
Think so?
huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I could see
well,
that.
what kind of dinosaur though?
Yeah, see, I guess that's the thing.
That's the question. Because like, raptor's pretty cool. T-Rex is pretty cool. Flying one's pretty cool. Like charging in. Actually, Triceratops would make really good cavalry.
Yeah.
They got giant spikes attached to their heads already.
Both reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vodwars do not want you to battle with an obvious
He keeps insisting that the Voth are absolutely superior, even though they were the ones being obliterated.
We have made good on our agreement.
And then he claims that he's the one who restored the grid.
Restored your defense grid.
Yeah.
7 of 9.
So you know what bugs me?
We detected the destruction.
What?
30 years later, she still doesn't have any damn clothes.
Your ship invaded the vault.
Yeah.
You woke the Vodwar.
Vodwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them.
And so 30 years later, she still looks the same.
That I can at least, you know, attribute to her having like tons of nanomachines in her blood.
Yeah.
But
I see.
put on some damn clothes, really.
Voyager
It always bugged me.
Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager 2 to beam up.
Also, like, so most everyone else, at least, like, they will have their voice move for some of the cutscenes and some of the description, the talking bits.
Mm-hmm.
I think Seven never has her lips move ever.
That's probably just an error. I'm
Yeah.
assuming because she has a custom face.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, why? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Why are we not transporting up?
I was still in the middle of a dialogue.
Hmm.
For assisting Seven and lending aid to the terrain. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vodwar, have made such a leap in technology.
Yeah, the Vodwar have made a gigantic leap in tech, and now they're threatening everyone.
Without your help, my team is
See, Iconians.
like a bomb.
They're jerks.
Now, however, I must
Yeah.
return my
The the big reveal for the Vodwar is absolutely fascinating, though. I'm really looking forward to us getting to that point.
Yeah, that was the cool Metal Gear Solid mission, but which I think I mentioned last time.
Yeah,
I mean, Ultra, you could say Splinter Cell, but you know, stealth,
yeah,
stealth action game mission,
yeah.
because I guess that's a genre now, or has been a genre for 10 years.
Troublesome enough to have the Vodwar return in force. They're an aggressive and difficult species. But if they have
Also, we got a cluster torpedo for this mission, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so this one is Tricobalt cluster, Tricobalt mines instead of the other one, which was the. I keep forgetting because which I shouldn't forget because it's my favorite physical damage type.
Cronton?
Yeah, but no, the transphasic.
Oh. Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah, the transphasic ones are real nice. Like, yeah, they're less damage than all the other ones, but they still give a lot of. They're still very consistent damage as opposed to the other torpedo types.
Yeah. So we have more patrolling to do.
Yeah. Um,
The Shivola system. It's the
well,
first
all
one.
right.
There's no story here. It's just, hey, go do more patrols.
Yeah. So
Have
we'll
fun.
we'll we'll see how many of these we can do before it's time to end for the day.
Yeah. The next time we get to meet another Voyager alumni,
Oh
just
yeah.
let me know when you're here. Yeah, next time we go Kabali Prime.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
It didn't automatically ask me if I wanted to go, but that's okay because I had the option on the planet. Yep, and we still spawned into the same instance.
Yay! Excellent. So now we can go meet the hierarchy.
Oh, let's go up and ask them what's going on.
God, these guys look like Suntarans from Doctor Who. So I hit him on the back of the neck.
Well, let's go and take a look at this. This is actually there's nothing unusual going.
Yeah, this is certainly not a trap.
No, not at all. Multiple destroyed Benton ships. On the hierarchy ship just warped out. I wonder what's up with that.
It's a trap. These guys are assholes.
Yeah, these guys are pretty jerks.
I forgot if they're the ones with the really stupid, annoying gimmick too,
Um, which one?
where they like teleport or whatever.
Oh, these guys like their big species gimmick is that they actually use the intelligence officer powers.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Then maybe they just use the short cloak thing.
Yeah. Although the intelligence bridge officer powers does include a short teleport. I don't know if they make use of that one, but they absolutely do make use of others.
Just have to defeat several waves of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they absolutely do like to make use of like
The cloak.
the cloak or the jam targeting sensors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they absolutely like to make use of those. I think they also make use of. And they seem to also have sensor scan. They really like to make use of the EMP torpedo, as folks probably have been able to see. Yeah, they are. These man, these, I don't remember them being quite so annoying to fight in a group.
Yeah, a little bit. They're not super bad though.
No, like they still go down really easily, but yeah, I don't remember them being this annoying to fight as a group. But maybe it's just been because when you do these on single player, you don't actually see quite so many of them at once.
Yeah.
Like at most, you probably see like a few frigates together, not like a battleship and two cruisers. Alright, so now we're going to set a trap to bring out their trap.
It's a trap. Which, of course, equates just to blow them up again, but...
Yeah. But hey, you know, whatever works. I think this one kind of works a little better solo because you face a bunch of like the hierarchy frigates,
Mm-hmm.
and then the final battle is against like a cruiser or a battleship. Um, Whereas here, that final grouping was basically the same as the other fights. In fact, it was less than.
So apparently we caused enough trouble for them, so they're not going to kill us with this giant fleet here.
Except for a small group who feels like, no, they actually can still make a profit on this venture.
I really want these guys to meet the Ferengi.
Oh, they do.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
There is one Ferengi in this. In fact, I'm pretty sure we meet him in this set of missions.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they don't really resolve his story by the end, so I'm expecting him to show up in later season stuff. Oh, and now we get to defeat the rest of the fleet, even though they decide that no, they don't really want to fight us. But you know, because the Bentons came here, like, well, not as well.
Yeah.
And we'll just suck them all right into a gigantic black hole.
Yes, we will. Couple gigantic black holes, really.
Yeah.
I think something leveled up. Oops, exploded.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have flown right into that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have. I kind of walked right into that one.
Yeah, in fact, you literally walked right
That's
into
what I
that.
was going for.
Alright, well. We saved the day here, so
That's one down, 3 to go. You probably finish them before an hour's up.
alright, so where to next?
That's a good question. Apparently back up to the other sector.
Oh, the other three are in the other sector block?
Yeah, I think there's only less than 2 more.
Oh, there's one you need to talk to a person. You should have another contact option on your.
Oh, yeah.
So if you talk to her, it may send you to another place down here.
Nope.
No? Oh, all right.
It comes later. So yeah, back up to the other sector. Captain Warlord paddling the USS Warlord.
Oh, of course. Azrael and the USS Archangel.
Not bad. You ever think it'd be awkward if we like made fun of someone's name on this and then they watched it?
Eh. Well, no one's mentioned it yet.
Yeah, I mean the odds of it are pretty small, but
Yeah.
anyway, trachea system.
Okay. No, it's not so much making fun of as pointing out
Yeah, that's true.
interesting names.
USS Stephen Hawking, that's a good name.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of USS Stephen Hawking's through all the years I've been playing Star Trek Online.
Scientist. USS Prometheus, good name, bad movie. You over here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Shall we? Patrol trachea system.
Okay, that time it asked me to join.
Excellent. Now we're looking for an instance.
Okay, I'm in.
There it goes.
Okay.
I've been having some noticeably long loading times. I don't know if there's just something up in my computer or not.
Alright, so we're going to try and make use of this communications array, but it seems to be owned by the Herodians, so we just got to be cautious about this.
Or do it anyway, and they can go to hell if they don't like it.
Yeah.
And I mean literally go to hell, because blow them up.
We'll get close. Deliver our away team.
No, this is a reference to one of my favorite episodes of Voyager.
Oh yeah.
Which actually I believe was the one with if it's. Do we want to negotiate with these guys? Because we know they're going to try to kill us anyway.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Go die. Anyway, yeah, it's I believe actually the one with the Prometheus. Where they send the Doctor back to the Alpha Quadrant and he has to team up with Andy Dick.
Yeah.
As the other Doctor.
Yeah.
That was a pretty funny episode.
That was a pretty great episode.
Admittedly, it's one that it depends on whether or not you hate Andy Dick.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty funny.
I mean, even with him, I thought it was a pretty good episode.
No, I don't really hate Andy Dick.
No, I don't hate him either. But it's just like even if it was another actor, I would think it was a pretty good episode because
a lot of it relied on the comedic interplay between them.
Yeah, but a lot of it was based on the Doctor himself. I think it probably would have run fairly well if they had anyone else. Although I could think of a few characters.
Anyone else, but
I could think of a few characters who would have been a little bit more amusing though. Like if they had repurposed Vic Fontaine, that would have been pretty great.
I don't know if you can that style of comedy though, because James Dern's a lot more suave.
Yeah.
A lot more suave than Andy Dick, but if it had been like the Bashir hologram, that could have been amusing.
Oh jeez, yeah.
No, I like Andy Dick. I used to watch news radio all the time, which starred your fellow Canadian Dave Foley. I'm assuming you know him because all Canadians know each other, right?
Yes, of course. We'll beam down a security detail and fight some more Herodians.
I'm just gonna suck them all up into a black hole and blow them all up at once.
Yeah.
It's actually my standard tactic for this game.
Yeah, it's a pretty effective.
It works
tactic.
pretty well.
Especially since warp core explosions do damage nearby ships.
Yeah, so, I know that firsthand. Actually,
you are well versed with such tactics. Yeah, so if you manage to keep the enemies close to each other, especially when you're dealing with frigate class ships like these ones, whenever they explode, it still deals actually quite a lot of damage to the other nearby frigates.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that the game scales the damage so that these explosions deal more damage to NPC ships and less to players.
Possibly. I know they if you like if too much dies from them, you actually don't like get loot.
Interesting. Uh,
That might have been just because I know a lot of Foundry missions used to rely on like having a horde of ships kind of bunched together and
okay,
rely
yeah.
on warp core explosions to kill them all.
I don't remember Malon showing up here when I did this before.
I think one did. That said, I think it was only one. Yeah, there's that warp core explosion thing again. Actually, apparently a transphasic torpedo got me.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, the Hirogen do like the piercing weapons.
Mhm.
They use Tetrions and transphasics. Which reminds me that one of these days I really should buy that special weapon set from the Lobby store that came out with the Hirogen lockbox. As like an interesting mine. Like it's a tethered mine, so they actually stay tethered to you until they detect someone to attack. And it
Interesting.
comes with it's very fascinating
I
mine.
think I missed
And
that
it,
one.
like you can still like it's still just in the Lobby stores you can buy. Like it's only like 600.
Yeah, I probably don't have everything in the lobby store memorized, so.
Yeah.
Eh,
Well,
we-
if you want the whole set, it's like 600 because it's like 200 per piece. Yeah. Well, you can-
So we've done what we came to do with the relay. Just make it so we can use it.
we'll just get out of here and head on to our next destination.
It is all the way at the top with the Sakari system.
All right. And what the other weapon that's in that set is a basically a sniper Tetrion cannon. Like it even has an extended firing range. It can fire at 12 kilometers instead of 10.
Nice.
And because it's because the standard cannon has a 90-degree range. No, it has 180 degree.
Yeah, normal cannons are 180.
Yeah, I'll actually look at it. Long range stabilized Tetrion heavy cannon. So it's got a 180 degree arc and is capable of firing at 12 kilometers. And it comes, tethered quantum, it's quantum mine launcher. Yeah, so it creates two mines that are tethered to the ship, and they follow along with you. And if they detect someone in range, they detach and then go after them like a normal mine.
It's handy.
And then the console that goes with that set is actually not bad. Plus kinetic damage resist, plus defense, and plus inertial dampeners.
So just past Daniel, the USS God's Middle Finger. Not a bad ship name.
Yeah. Of course, the response is, what use does God have with a starship?
No, you're not getting it right. God's Middle Finger is a starship.
Yeah, I know. This guy over here with the USS Unknown.
USS Ghost, pilot or controlled by Captain Ghostfighter. Anyway, shall we?
Jackal and the USS Anubis Ra. Yeah.
Not bad. Says me, who's entire knowledge of Egyptian mythology basically comes from Stargate. Which is say, hey, Anubis and Ra were two different system lords.
Yes.
Ra was the guy from the movie.
Alright, so there's a stress signal in here somewhere.
We have to go find it by scanning.
See if we can narrow it some.
We have to
Down over here.
Oops.
Oh, they want to bring their cargo as well. So it's like, oh well, okay, I guess we will. Just in time before the ship explodes.
It's so good we got their car. I'd like to think we got the people first.
Yeah. Oh right, it's this mission.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah.
So these are the robots who are not Borg. We could call them Cybermen.
Yeah.
That's pretty fitting, right? Cybermen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Cybermen here. Two factions created long ago to fight a war, killed the creators, etc., etc. You know the story.
Yeah.
In fact, isn't that the exact same story as the Zerg and the Protoss?
I don't think so.
I thought, or at least was the backstory. Like both were created by the Xel'Naga to fight something.
I mean, I'd have to look that one up, but I don't know.
Keep in mind, this is like StarCraft 1 stuff that I'm like vaguely remembering after a decade, so.
Right, so here we can either destroy or keep the cores ourselves, or we can give them to the Prelor or the Kravik. What do you want to do? Do you want to blow up everyone?
I kind of like blowing up everyone. I also like the idea of keeping the cores for ourselves so we can make our own like army of robots.
All right.
I'm very pro army of robots.
All right. Well, one thing that's good about this is that even though it will show like a lot of enemies,
they're fighting each other too.
They will tend to fight each other more until you actually start drawing threats.
Also, Kravik APU sounds like a computer component.
Yeah, well, they all do. And in a way they are. Yeah, in a way they are.
So see, here's my thought. This entire thing started because it spun out of a war between Intel and AMD.
Yeah, I think like the interesting thing about the whole like this. The interesting thing about this whole war is that the APUs end up looking the same, even though it's supposed to be two separate races.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you wonder, like, what's going on with that.
Well, it's Star Trek. I mean, two separate races are like humans with pointy ears.
Yeah.
Humans with weird nose thing.
Pretty much.
Humans with 6 fingers.
Yeah, so there's actually a bunch of waves we need to fight through, but thankfully, again, like, they tend to want to fight each other more than us until we start drawing threats. So, like, even when I was doing this solo, I didn't really find it too difficult.
Yeah, it's a little time consuming.
Yeah, it was just absolutely time consuming, although not as time consuming as some of the later missions. Just like, oh man, some of the later ones took forever. Like, they were patrol missions that were basically as long as a standard mission.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't even that involved. Like, it was just made so much longer because you were fighting wave after wave of like super tough defensive enemy ships.
Yeah.
Or ships with really dumb and annoying gimmicks spread out all over across a massive map.
Yeah, it's like in hell, going back to Uncharted, where they would just throw waves and waves of enemies at you just because, even if it made
Yeah.
absolutely no sense.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
I mean, other games besides Uncharted are guilty of that, but
Oh yeah,
we let's played that one, so
yeah, it is a standard trope of that genre. It is absolutely a
I
standard.
got really
trope
annoyed
of
when
that
Tomb
genre.
Raider started doing it. Tomb Raider 2013, not Tomb Raider, the first one, but
Alright, so this is the last Kravik wave.
then all that's left is Intel
That's right.
or AMD.
Whichever.
Which way do you swing?
Usually get the Intel stuff these days.
Well, then we will assume the Prelor are Intel.
Sure. Alright, so that's all the Kraviks.
I mean, certainly we could turn this into NVIDIA versus other guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember the other guys now. Radeon?
Well, no, Radeon
That's
is...
that's not the company. That's the one of the cards they
that's
make.
yeah, it's AMD's.
No, it's not. AMD is the other one to Intel.
Yeah, no, they make the processors, the graphics processors as well.
Oh, okay. Are you sure it's not ATI?
That's because they are the same company.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't bought a new computer in 4 years, so probably should.
You know, if your computer has been good enough, like, you don't need to worry too much about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna work toward it just because new console generation means the ports are gonna start being based on specs for that. I'm pretty sure this thing is more powerful than Xbox One or PS4. Possibly more powerful than Wii U. I'm not sure on that one.
Well, I mean, it's pure power is like, it's not that important anyway, because especially for the consoles, because they're closed systems. The
Yeah,
like how it's used is more important than what the pure specs are.
true. I'm just saying, I don't think I can run Watch Dogs on 1080p either. Or I guess to say Assassin's Creed Unity, I guess it's newest one in the resolution gate thing.
Yeah.
I leveled up.
Which is funny for them because they got into it by trying to not get into it.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, so that... Is there another patrol mission?
I think that's it.
Alright.
Oh, nope, there's one more. We have to aid a Kabali captain.
Okay, oh, alright, where's that at?
Answer distress call, so it's just something I have to do.
Okay.
Okay, so NASA Durin system, that's down here. Okay, so we do have one more. Actually, I guess it'd be Nasser Din, not Nasserin, but... So unfortunately, we're not actually going to see any use out of those core things that we stole.
Yeah. But who knows, like, maybe they'll show up at some point.
Maybe. I want to build an army of robots. I would call them mandroids. And I think it's sued by Marvel Comics, so
Yeah, you would.
I would. Or Disney, which is actually a scarier prospect. Okay, you close by? There you are.
Yeah. Just buying some specialization points.
Yeah, I forgot we have those. USS Heartbreak 1.
USS Molyneux.
Mjolnir.
Yeah. USS Enterprise D.
Hee hee. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Last system patrol. Yeah, we're just over an hour. This is running a little long, but not too bad.
Yeah. So more VOD War stuff. So we'll help the survivors here, and so they basically at each one you get some choices about how to help defend the ships.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see like these VOD War are kind of falling a little bit easier than the first ones.
A little bit.
Yeah, like these guys, the VOD War ships have some really annoying niches. Like the interdictor cruisers are kind of frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Little tractor mines are annoying.
Yeah. Alright, so let's head to the next relay here. So you can totally just techno-babble your way into helping these guys.
Yeah, we'll just readjust the flux capacitor, purge the chronoton matrix, and inject a few tachyons into their warp processor core.
Yeah. No, it's just all in a day's work.
Definitely.
Great. I remember when I did this one the first time, this mission took forever because some of these VOD War, well, not necessarily like difficult, just took forever to beat down by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the way some of their gimmicks work, they really lock down a single ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the heavy artillery vessels, because just like they use right now, they have an ability called Escape Mechanism, which basically acts as not only a short-term stealth, like evade target block,
Mm-hmm.
but it also gives them evasive maneuvers and summons another VOD War ship.
Pretty annoying.
Yeah. And escape mechanisms activates if you get close to them, although there is a cooldown on it. Also, they have those like long range super cannons. So yeah, they're annoying.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're killing them.
Thankfully, the targeting debuff that's given with escape mechanism is actually clearable, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it gets so short, it's so short length, and you have to deal with that the summoned frigate anyway. It's like you might as well just save your clearing.
Yeah. 2 beacons left.
Yeah.
Or navs. Either way.
Thankfully, so far it seems that this mission has not been summoning quite as many annoying God War
Yeah.
when I did it before.
It's a process.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was thinking, the mission is definitely improved a lot by having a buddy.
Okay, one last nav.
One more.
Oops. Kind of bypass it there. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Look, we save the fake people. That's all that's important.
Yeah. I really like how the bot war assault cruisers look, so I'm hoping that they become available when Cryptic releases the bot war lockbox.
Yeah, assuming they switch over to races at some point.
Yeah. Alright, so let's rendezvous with this rescue ship.
And that covers that one.
Yep. Yeah, that was definitely a lot faster than when I did that one solo.
Yeah, still a bit longer than our last one, though.
Yeah. But in any case, that'll be it for us for this week.
Yep, I have to pick something. We'll go with... No. Go with armor. Let me just give it to somebody.
Right. Well, in that case, that'll be it for us for this week. Thanks everyone for watching, and we hope to see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.